the right side. So that will force a lot of teams to cross the river. It's going to be a tough circle this time. Let's see how will they be able to overcome this one. While that, the elimination feed is still running wild as what we kind of predicted. Burmese Ghost is going up against Skyforce with Icy currently down, gunned down by Godspeed himself. And now on screen is going to be Yucca. Hikes the high ground, finishes off another player of Skyforce, but he gets punished instead by Top from APG.
But then again, BG still with 7 elimination points. I think this is a pretty good performance as well, right off of the bat here. They can probably gun down APG. We'll just have to wait and see, or just wait for the kill feed to actually flash their names. But we're looking at Team Flash versus IC. We got RQ versus Void as well, and Turney K shutting down Falak.
Ooh. Well, okay. Looks like Inner Circle, they're in trouble somewhere, but we'll check on them later. Because right now it's going to be RQ trying to block ASIA from coming in. They just crossed the bridge into the other side where the circle is at. And RQ going in for the hunt. But the terrain is not really helping Musang and his vision. So ASIA should still be alright.
You know what? I can't wait to show you guys the map. This is a very interesting circle. We do have a river right in between. So, and most of the teams are actually over to the left side of the zone coming from the west. So, man, the water definitely will turn red eventually. But we're looking at 13 teams here. RQ at the moment, we've got several elimination points in the bag here. We've got Triple W Com with the most number of points for the team, and they're holding on to the northern side of the map. I think they're the only team inside a compound, so this makes it a prime position.
Yeah, this is absolutely a solid position. I mean, teams will need to pass by that area and they can try to stop them from coming in. And look at this. A lot of teams are struggling to cross that river. Well, there's still a little bit of space to play, but not much really. And now that one player from Team Flash is in the water, Heyday calling out for Mayday right now in the water as he gets gunned down by Rainbow Gaming.
I like that. APG, Vampire Esports. Oh, man. Vampire just got sent back into their coffins with only 3 elimination points. So, tough luck. We'll probably see them do a comeback maybe in the remaining matches for today. As for Weibo Gaming, they already have 4 points here, and just like what I said, you know, we're looking at the map feed. We have a river with very limited space coming from the west side, and I'm not exactly sure how BG is going to do what they're going to do in this situation. Same thing goes for Celcom DG Alliance. I mean, obviously these two teams need to cross, but you know, Nico Dive and Even Ting coming from a Thunder Talk could potentially shut down Celcom DG Alliance. So Celcom right now is looking at Bormis goal. So I think that's, where the next fight is going to be. But in the meantime, we're still looking at Team Flash here versus RQ. And Musang's been taking a lot of hit coming from Baus.
And Team Flash taking a lot of hit from the side of RQ and soon from the blue as well. Where is Baus going to go from here? His position is kind of obvious for RRQ. His only cover is this box and the smoke in front of him. That's going to be pretty much it. I wonder if he's going to take that desperate approach to jump into the river. If he does, then hopefully he does it without being spotted by RRQ. But there you go! Oh, mid-air elimination.
Whew. Okay, there goes my prediction. But it's okay. I mean, they were able to drop 5 elimination points, so still a good, solid performance. And also the fact that, you know, Team Flash, the only team right now with a triple-digit score, so it's not going to make a dent. But let's get back into action over here. We got Alpha Gaming with 14 points!
What? Are you kidding me? Alpha giving out 14. Where have you guys been yesterday? Now they're coming in with these eliminations. Man, okay. They still need to complete the mission, which is to score the chicken dinner. But they are still a full team, so it could still happen for APG.
Oh man, this is what we like. Okay, we wanted aggressive teams, and APG's definitely showing us that. You know, we have not been picking them as our team predictions, so perhaps, you know, they are saying to us like, hey, our team is here, and we're definitely part of the heavy hitters. And APG is showing us, how good they are in the battlefield. So hopefully we can see this pace last up until the end of the matches that we have for this evening. And as for Celcom DG Alliance, we've already anticipated this. Thunder Talk Gaming definitely will try to gun down Celcom DG Alliance. They don't have that much advantage up against the Thunder Talk, so they have to go swimming just to get across, and that could be hard to pull off.
Oh, but Halans could make it though. Oh, but I don't know if he can actually hike up. Okay, he's trying though. Okay, he can. Oh, but the moment he did, Nico Dive was waiting for him. Goes back down again. Without the circle, he could be eliminated soon.
Yeah, Nico Dive is such a great vantage point up against Celcom DG Alliance, and Thunder Talk Gaming knows exactly how to apply pressure onto Celcom, so it's not really going to be easy for Celcom to get across without losing some of their members. But let's see, maybe they can come up, like with a great maneuver here in gunning down Thunder Talk Gaming, or like maybe doing an effective counter up against the team. Now that the circle shifted once again, and it climbed up to the northern side, so both of the teams right now are already outside of the zone.
Yeah, because it went up north, RRQ has the circle now. Well, we're gonna see what will happen here at the south. APG Dog gunned down by none other than WWW.com from RRQ. But we also have the other members of RQ. They are making their rotations into the inner side of the circle. They know they have the man advantage against APG, and now they're looking to take that fight.
All I can say is that RQ is really in the best of spots here. I think they're really going for the zone control. ASI is not making a move just yet. They are keeping a close eye onto Void. And we still got one more player representing Bormi's goal. So he's not getting into the action just yet. So we're going to look at what RQ and APG is doing at the moment. Even with Thunder Talk expressing all intentions to actually get into the mix. Musang with a great spot right there. Just did a heavy spray up against Ting. And now Ting is actually facing the floor.
And look at this, ASI making that rotation all the way up north. And they're in a position that they can kind of challenge RRQ, even from a distance. The next team to be eliminated is going to be Burmese Goals, and then followed by Skyforce out at number 5 with 4 elimination points. Celcom DG Alliance in the fight with Void as well. Void, they're having it earlier, so that's a bit of a delay with the elimination feed because there was just so much happening at the same time.
I know, right? We were trying to catch our breath. But you know what? I just want to say that RQ now has a total of 13 elimination points. So this is a very strong start over here. Very aggressive. So there's a chance that RQ might be able to score the second chicken dinner here in Rondo. Now let's see what's going on. Thunder Talk, okay, lots of pressure onto Jay right here. I mean, RQ's been throwing a lot of nades, but he keeps dodging them. Unfortunately, not this time. I mean, YouTube Calm just make sure that, he won't be coming back from that one, which puts us down to our final 3 teams here in Rondo at stage 6. Celcom DG Alliance with the same formula as yesterday, but can they win the fight? Because, RQ had already built their momentum right from the get-go, and they could easily win this chicken dinner.
Ooh. With 3 players though, let's see if they can easily do it against the full squad of Celcom DG Alliance. In fact, Celcom DG Alliance not bad with the fact that they have already scored 7 elimination points, and they're going to take this frontal fight against RRQ. While ASIA, they're just going to stay clear of this fight. They're just going to wait up north and let everything happen.
Okay, so, the same formula for ASI, I can say. Same thing for Celcom DG Alliance. But now the moment of truth is about to happen. Who's going to be winning the first crown here in Rondo? RQ right now, again, 14 elimination points, but Rose Peko is no longer part of the team here. He's back in the lobby cheering for the rest of the gang here. And now we can see a lot of smokes being popped off. Celcom DG Alliance also trying to get into a very good position over here, but they have to be aware of the fact that ASI8 is just there, waiting, monitoring the situation, and also looking for a great opportunity to take both of the teams down.
Yeah, they can come as a third party after these 2 teams are done with each other. Because we can also see that RRQ and Cellcom DG Alliance, they're not really putting attention onto ASI8. Both of these teams just look at each other just because they are the closest, right? So that absolutely makes sense. But ASI8 making a slow approach from the north. Somehow they still need to get into the circle, but they can still keep a good enough distance away from these two teams and allow them to erupt.
Okay, Cellcom DG Alliance, they do have the number advantage, but when it comes to firepower, the tenacity, the intensity, the aggression, RQ definitely has that. ASI8 has been still quiet, even if they managed to get to stage 7 and now part of the final 3 teams here for Rondo. We haven't seen them really play it out just yet. They're being very patient, just waiting for that right timing to seize that opportunity. So, I mean, since we are at stage 7, there's plenty of space here. So 3 teams not feeling the pressure for now, to expose themselves or be aggressive at this point.
Yeah, but somebody has to pull the trigger at some point. So who would it be? It might be Cellcom DG Alliance, so since they are playing by the edge of the circle. But let's also remember that we have stage number 8 coming soon. So that stage would kind of dictate on who will make the first move, depending on where the circle will shift. If it goes to the middle, it could be between Cellcom DG Alliance and ASI8, and RRQ can just kick back.
Yep. We are having a Rondo standoff between Cellcom DG Alliance, ASI8, and RRQ. Being very patient, all the teams here waiting for a player to commit a mistake here. And Hallen has been taking in some shots. Just not quite sure if it's coming from RRQ or ASI8. But it looks like Casanova is pulling a little bit of moves up against the team.
Oh, and look at the circle. It favors towards the northern side. So Cellcom DG Alliance will need to move slightly forward. And now they're facing the wrath of YouTube.com, the mysterious player from RRQ. Putting down Iftar. Not able to move at all. But at least he's able to recover back his health. But this is going to be his last chance to try to find a way to get into the circle.
If I'm really gonna be looking at their position, I can still say, that the best team that can win this fight would be RQ, just because of their position. I mean, they do have that slight advantage in terms of vantage point. But let's see, since, Cellcom can be riskier, considering that they have a full squad here. So let's see what kind of maneuver. Oh, but with that nade coming from Light, that could pave the way for Cellcom DG Alliance to really dominate Rondo.
Oh, this is going to be huge for ASI8, perhaps. Now RRQ, they're going to focus onto Cellcom DG Alliance because ASI8 is on the further side. But hang on a second. Byron Gogan now by Halan. Now Light will be down as well. But they traded back by taking out YouTube.com. And here comes K99 to finish out the final player of RRQ, ASI8. If they want to